Hey, y'all, Napkin here. It's 2 a.m., but you can't stop the passion. I need something to get off my chest. Found the moment, and I'm zoningly seeing possessed. Alright, so let's get into it. I just have a few scattered thoughts about waifus. Gotta wake up early tomorrow, anyways. Looking at these, I watched No Non Biori. The comedy isn't too great. It's a 6 out of 10 show at best. Uh, Hot takes aside, anytime I see Hotaru, and really she's like the only reason I watch the show in the place, because there's just so much, uh, l- mm, uh, okay, not safe for work photos of her I found online. And I was like, I really gotta know what the deal with this girl is. And, yeah. Fuck yeah, whenever she's present on the show, on the screen, it becomes a 10 out of 10. And I just kind of wanted to explore the passion that people have for their waifus and what I would like to come out of it. Because the love that I have for this fictional woman who is in fifth grade and is also way too tall for her age and is so goddamn pretty and demure and mature. Like, all that love has got to go somewhere, right? Like, I have unrequited feelings here, real ones. And we are actually at an age where, I don't know, it's slightly more acceptable to sort of lose your dignity, to have feelings for machines and fiction and things that aren't real, especially because I heard that story and there's actual people that talk to AI for emotional comfort and have artificial intelligence boyfriends that aren't real. Like, we need, as humans, some kind of social connection in some way. And the supply just is not there. Okay? That's why some turn to other things that aren't real. And yeah, I suppose that kind of explains it. I'm sort of making this video because I have not one, but two friends that asked me, like, what the hell is the appeal of a waifu? Why are you so emotionally connected to a fictional being? And it's kind of weird because I really, like, whenever I watch a show, I'm not invested in characters too much. There are so many bits and pieces and criteria and aspects of a show that I focus on and enjoy that aren't just characters. I say that because I feel like there are certain people out there, possibly even a majority, that think that shows are completely for characters and for them to interact with each other and for them to be likable, even though that's not always the case. A show could be good for its animation, its music, its narrative, everything else that isn't the characters. It sounds really obvious, but I swear, I know people that idolize only characters in shows too much. Um, but yeah, I'm still a guy that has waifus, and in fact, I keep a list called my trash can. It has like 100, no, way more than 100, a couple hundred characters in there that I just collect because I enjoy these characters in one aspect or another. It literally could just because I like their character design. and I know nothing about their personality or whatever. The only other reason I can think for why these two people that I think of that don't understand waifus is because they kind of already have like a social life of some sort, maybe, and they don't need a connection from something fictional. That's a possibility. Besides that, maybe they'd be confused by why people have connections to certain waifus. Like a popular one is Rem from ReZero. And it's not that you have to like her. The thing about a waifu is that you have a personal connection with them. So, like, find something that means to you or speaks to you, and if these characters embody that character trait, then that would be someone that you like. It's like a real person, bro. It's just like real people. Speaking of real people, I was talking about how do I deal with these emotions? Like Hotaru from Non Biori, the author, is a bloody genius. No joke. Thank you for creating her. Uh, my point is, before I gush about Hotaru, um, real people. I want to make a real waifu. This has become my actual, genuine goal in life that would also coincide with like a functioning citizen in society and make your parents proud kind of thing. And by make a real waifu, I mean have a daughter, you know, uh, find someone, do the deed, get a daughter. What sucks is that um, I would probably cull every boy I have. That's you. No, bro. This is getting out of hand. The love that I have for my waifu would be properly displaced or transmitted or moved onto my daughter if I ever have one. So there you go. That's why I want to do that. Though um I need to, you know, make myself available and be one of the fish in the sea to be poetic about it, though that'll never happen. I sure am sad. I'm such an awkward, loser, sad fuck. And I'm totally misogynistic and a complete incel, so that'll never happen. Whoopsies. So yeah, I don't know. Moving on. Uh, the next point on the list, is this good? Is this weird? Is it weird to have the motivation of having a close emotional relationship to something fictional, but you want to make it real and you want to transfer those emotions to something real? Because I feel like if I choose this way, I would just, be following what is expected of me in society. So, like, the ends justify the means. I mean, I guess it would depend on how I would act after, if I have a daughter. If I treat her properly and not be weird about it. That's why I wanted to talk about the movie that I just watched, Lady Bird, directed by Greta Gerwig, the woman who directed Barbie. And the father in that movie is kind of like he's almost he I sort of relate to the father more than I do with Lady Bird. Um Because he's kind of an awkward dude. He's Mr. Nice Guy. He's a bit shy and kind of spoiling her daughter a bit by, well, I mean, I don't know. He's helping her he's financially supporting her to get into the college she wants, but doesn't really question her decision because it's just what she wants. And that's what I would do, probably. I would kind of spoil my daughter, be way too nice, I suppose, because I don't really know how to deal with her. Maybe like my life would basically become her life, and it would be totally to devote it to her. And yeah, that's just a weird sense. And I also kind of want to know if this is morally and ethically okay, or if I need to get my head checked. Someone please fix me. But yeah, and thinking of being a parent as well, like I'm just so irresponsible and clumsy. I can barely take care of myself. Why would I ever think I can take care of my partner, let alone having a child? Because I've watched Wolf Children and I know my own parents and how they deal with me, and well, just every other piece of media about parenting and a couple of other real life stories. It just kind of sounds like having a baby sucks, parenting sucks, children suck. I've literally heard having a baby and raising and taking care of them is harder than getting a PhD. Uh, I don't know. That feels kind of right though. Okay, I think I'm just high. At this point, this is completely fueled by my passion for Hotaru. So that's it. Hotaru Best Girl. That's my final message. Thanks for listening. Get a good tip. You have a good one. Consume everything, and goodbye.